Okay, so we are asked to add and subtract radical expressions. The first example, we have square root of 25n plus square root of 16n minus square root of 144n. Now, if you recall in class, in order for us to add radicals, we need to have like radicals, which means everything inside the radical have to be exactly the same, or the radicand has to be exactly the same. We don't have that case here. But if you notice, what you have, you can try to simplify. You have 25n, that's the same as 5 times 5n, or 5 square n, plus square root of 16 is 4 times 4n, minus square root of 144 is 12 times 12n. So this comes out as 5. 5 times 5 comes out as 5. Square root of 5 times 5 is the same as square root of 5 square. So that comes out completely. What's left inside the radical is n. Plus, here I have 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 comes out as 4. Square root of, what's left inside is n. Okay? So again, I have square root of 4 times 4, or 4 square. Minus, I have 12 times 12, that comes out as 12 square root of n. Okay, you could have done it directly. You could have realized that square root of 25 is 5, and then you'd realize what's left inside is n. That's the only thing here. Same thing for square root of 16 is 4, square root of 144 is 12. Now I have like radicals. Okay. I have the radicand is equal. I have n inside the radicals for each term. So now I can go ahead and add the coefficients. So I have 5 plus 4 minus 12 minus 12. So remember, root of n, you can think about this problem like 5x plus 4x minus 12x. And the way you add the problem is that you add the coefficient and you just include x at the end. So that's what we're going to be doing here. I'm going to put here the square root of n, and I'm just going to add the coefficient. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 minus 12 is negative 3. So the answer is negative 3 square root of n. Now let's take a look at the second problem. We have square root of 45x minus 3 square root of 20x plus 4 square root of 245x. Again, we do not have like radicals, but we're going to try to simplify. You can see that the first term, the radicand in the first term is 45, so it's 9 times 5x. Okay, minus 3 square root of 20 is also 4 times 5x. Now we're doing this because we know the 4 comes out. And then here the 9 comes out as 3. So that's why we're going to try to simplify it. Plus 4 square root of 245 is also divisible by 5. 245 is, you'll see that it's 49 times 5x. So what comes out? We know that this comes out, 9 comes out. Square root of 9 is 3, so that comes out of the radical. And what's left inside the radical is 5x. So the first term is 3 square root of 5x minus 3. So what do we have here? The 4 comes out. Square root of 4 is 2, so the 2 comes out. And remember, whatever comes out, it's always multiplied by the coefficient. So 2 comes out, so negative 3 times 2 square root of what's left inside the radical is 5x plus 4. Now square root of 49 comes out as 7. So 4 times 7 square root of 5x. Okay, now you realize that we have like radicals, square root of 5x, square root of 5x, square root of 5x. But let's simplify this. We need to multiply negative 3 times 2. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, square root of 5x. 4 times 7 is 28, square root of 5x. Now we can add the radicals. So square root of 5x, that's the radical. And now we're going to add the coefficients. 3 minus 6 plus 28. So 3 minus 6 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 28 is 25. So the answer is 25 square root of 5x. Now let's do the third problem. We have negative 4 square root of 8 w cubed plus 4 square root of 50 w cubed minus 5 square root of 72 w cubed. So now again, we don't have like radicals. You realize that you can simplify with both the numbers as well as the variable. So what do we have here? Negative 4. Let's see. From 8 is, you can write prime factorization. 8 is 4 times 2. So we want it this way because we know that 4 comes out. And you'll notice that even the variable, you can simplify it. The variable w cubed is w squared times w. Now we wrote it like this because this comes out. Square root of w squared is w. Now we're assuming here all the variables are positive. Okay, and here, simplifying this, 4 square root of 50. 50 is, let's see what comes out. Comes out 25 times 2. And square root of 25 is 5. Again, w cubed is w squared times w. Minus 5 square root of 72 w cubed. Now 72 is 36 times 2. Again, we'll write w cubed as w squared times w. Now let's see what comes out. We have negative 4, it says here, times. The 4 comes out, square root of 4 is 2, so here's 2. W squared comes out as w. Now if you recall, square root of a squared is a. Now if a is positive, we can write it like this. Square root of a is a. So w, square root of w squared is w. And what's left inside the radical? You have 2w plus 4 times whatever comes out here is, we square root of 25 comes out as 5. And again, w squared comes out as w. And what's left inside the radical is also 2w. Minus 5. What comes out here is a 36. Square root of 36 is 6. So negative 5 times 6. Also the w squared comes out as w. And what's left inside the radical is 2w. Now, let's go ahead and simplify this. We need to multiply negative 4 times 2, 4 times 5. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8w square root of 2w. Plus 4 times 5 is 20w square root of 2w minus 30. 5 times 6 is 30w square root of 2w. So now I have like radicals. So here are the like radicals. I can go ahead and add the coefficient. So I have here radical 2w. Now you're going to add negative 8w plus 20w minus 30w. Okay, so what are you going to have? That's going to be negative 8 plus 20, that's 12w. 12 minus 30 is negative 18. And don't forget the w. Okay, so we have w for every term in every term here. So we have negative 18w square root of 2w, and that is your answer.